Hey everybody, this is Nick from First Coast Math Clinic. In this video, I'm going to cover how to graph and plot points on the coordinate plane. Let's get into it. So let's start just by creating our coordinate plane. So the easiest way to create our coordinate plane is let's draw a number line. Start with 0 in the middle, our larger values to the right, smaller values to the left. This is going to be our x-axis. So again, 0's in the middle. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the right, to the left. Same negative values, -1, -2, -3, -4, and -5. So again, this is our horizontal x-axis. Now let's draw our y-axis. I'm going to move that 0 over a little bit. So our y-axis is going to be our vertical axis that passes through the 0 on the x-axis. So basically just a vertical number line. So this is our y-axis. So our positive values are above the x-axis. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to extend this. Get rid of that arrow. And our negative values are going to be below the x-axis. So -1, -2, -3, -4, and -5. So now just looking at our coordinate plane, you notice that we have 4 sections or 4 quadrants. So this is quadrant 1. We use Roman numerals to number our quadrants. So top right is quadrant 1. Then we move counterclockwise. So quadrant 2 is top left. Quadrant 3 is bottom left. And then quadrant 4. We'll start putting some points on this coordinate plane. And our points are also known as ordered pairs. And they're called ordered pairs because the order matters. The first value on our ordered pair is going to be the x value. Second value is going to be the y value. So let's say we have the point 2, 5, and this is going to be point A. I'm going to do this in red. So that 2 is our x value, 5 is our y value. So I'm going to go 2 on the x-axis, so over 2. That's our x value, and then up 5 to our y value. And this right here is our point A at 2, 5. So let's do a couple more examples. Let's say that point B is -3, 2. So we're going to go to -3 on the x-axis and then up 2 on the y-axis. So right here. So this is point B at -3, 2. Say point C is -4, -2. So we're going to go to -4 on the x-axis and then go down to -2 on the y-axis. So this is point C at -4, -2. Let's say point D is 3, -3. So we're going to go to 3 on the x-axis and then go down to -3 on the y-axis. So this point right here is point D at 3, -3. So if we look at the signs of the points in these 4 quadrants, we can make some conclusions, right? So point A is in quadrant 1. We've got 2, 5. It's positive, positive. So all the points in quadrant 1 are going to be positive, positive. B, -3, 2 is in quadrant 2. So all the points in quadrant 2 are going to be negative, positive. Quadrant 3, we've got -4, -2. So all the points in quadrant 3 are going to be negative, negative. And point D is in quadrant 4. 3, -3. It's positive, negative. So all the points in quadrant 4 are going to be positive, negative. So if you see that sign combination, we could determine what quadrant the points are going to be in. All right, let's look at some additional points. Let's say we have point E, which is 0, 4. So what is this going to look like? So now our x value is 0, but our y value is 4. So starting at 0, we're going to go, we're not moving left or right at all. We're staying at 0, but we're going to go up 4 on the y-axis, and this is going to be our point E at 0, 4. And what if we have point F at -2, 0? So now again, starting at 0, we're going to go -2 on the x-axis, but y is 0, so we're not moving up or down at all. So our point F right here, -2, 0 is going to be right there on our x-axis. I like that green, so we do another point in green. Let's do point G, which is, let's do 0, 0. So 0, 0 is going to be right here. And 0, 0, where our x and y axis intersect, it's known as our origin. So if we refer to the origin, we're going to be right here at 0, 0. Right. Let's do a couple more examples where we plot points and identify points on the coordinate plane. Okay, so in this example, we've got our coordinate plane with points A through J. Take a minute, pause the video, and I want you to identify the ordered pairs for as many of these points as you can. Now remember, the ordered pair is the XY pair for each of these points. All right, so take a minute, pause the video, and identify the ordered pairs for each of these points on the coordinate plane. We'll come back together and check what you guys have. All right, so let's go through these points and see what you guys have. So point A, we've got positive values here, negative values here, positive values above our x-axis, negative values below our x-axis. So A is, let's find our x value first. 1, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. So A is going to be -6. And then we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 7. So A should be -6, 7. B is going to be at 0. X is 0. We're not moving left or right at all. Then we're going up 6. So B should be 0, 6. C, we're going over 1, 2 on the x-axis. Then going up 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. So this is 4. So C should be 2, 4. For D, we're going over on the x-axis 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then going up 1, 2, 3. So D should be 6, 3. E, we're at -3 on the x-axis. And then we're going up 1, 2. So E should be -3, 2. F, we're going over -5 on the x-axis, then going down 1. So -5, -1. G, we're not moving left or right at all. So X is 0. Then we're going down 2. So it should be at -2. Point H, we're going over 1, +1. We're not moving up or down. So we should have 1, 0. I, we're moving over -1, -2, -3. And then down -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. So -3, -6. And then J should be moving over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the x-axis. Same as point D. And then we're moving down. To get the I, we move down -6. We're only moving down 5. So 6, -5 for point J. Let's move on to a couple additional examples. All right, so for the second example, let's practice plotting these points. So A is -3, 4. So again, x-axis is the horizontal axis, y-axis is vertical. So we've got positive, negative, positive, negative. And let's think about what our quadrants are, right? So we've got quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? We know quadrant 1, is positive, positive. Quadrant 2, negative, positive. Quadrant 3, negative, negative. Quadrant 4, positive, negative. So we've got a negative, positive, so we know that's going to be in quadrant 2 right away. So negative 3, 4, we're going to go over 1, 2, 3, and then go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to be right here. So point A should be right here. B is 2, negative 5. So we've got positive, negative. So positive, negative, that's going to be in quadrant 4. So we're going to go to the right 2, 1, 2, and then go down 5, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our point B should be right here. C is 0, negative 3, so it's going to be, we're not moving left or right, it's going to be on the y-axis, so we're going to go down 3, 1, 2, 3. So C is going to be right here. And then D is 1, 6, so we're going to go over 1, up 6. This is going to be in quadrant 1 because it's positive, positive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So point D is going to be there. E is negative 4, negative 4. So negative, negative is going to be in quadrant 3. So let's move 4 units to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 units down. 1, 2, 3, 4. So point E is going to be right here. F is 3, 2, so that's positive, positive, so it's going to be in quadrant 1. So we're going to move over 1, 2, 3, up 1, 2. So point F is going to be right here. And then point G is negative 5, 0, so we're going to move 5 units to the left. So that's our negative 5. But Y is 0, so we're not moving up or down at all. So that's our point G. So this video was on how to plot and identify points on the coordinate plane. I hope this video helped you understand that topic a little bit better. If you like this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. This is Nick from First Coast Math Clinic.